In today's video, you're going to get to see a beautiful 2005 Dodge Ram pickup truck. Hello everybody and welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, then welcome. I really appreciate you being here today. If you've been to my channel before, then as always, welcome back. Thank you so much for the comments that you leave for me, for your thumbs up, for you subscribing to my channel, and also remembering to hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is being released. Today you're going to meet a gentleman. His name is Roy. Roy has an incredible 2005 Dodge Ram 1500 pickup truck. This is the Daytona edition, of which only 10,000 of these beautiful trucks were made. This happens to be number 8,279. There are only two colors that were made available for this particular car, and this happens to be the Go Mango color, which is beautiful. It has 20-inch rims. It is his daily driver. So without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's check out this beautiful Dodge Ram 1500 pickup truck. Before you turn it off, rev the engine room. Let's go to the other side. Hang on. Go for it. Beautiful. And Roy, honk the horn as well. Okay, she's gorgeous. Roy, beautiful. Tell me what you've got here.
What I have here is a 2005 Dodge Ram 1500 Daytona. Daytona was a limited production of 10,000.
10,000 only?
Only over 2 years, which was 2005, 2006.
My God. This
particular one is number 8,279. There's a plaque on the dash.
This is the original. What were you saying about the colors?
The colors, there was only two colors originally.
Okay.
Which is this color, which Chrysler calls Go Mango.
Say that, Go Mango?
Go Mango.
Really? Okay.
That's the color. And the other color was silver.
Wow.
They also came in a four-door.
Like an extended cab.
Extended cab.
Yeah.
It has, one of the things, it had a Borla exhaust system, 20-inch wheels on it, which was quite unusual, and of course powered by a Hemi.
And I love the wing at the back of it too.
And the wing at the back.
That's fantastic.
But someone asked me one day, he said, "Does that thing fly?" I said, "No, the wing is there so that it doesn't fly."
To keep it on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So being such a unique truck then?
This is the original paint on this truck. Never inside. I drive it summer, winter. It sits outside all the time.
So this is your daily driver?
It's my daily driver.
And then the body striping again being a special, that was special.
That was Chrysler factories. That's how it came from the factory.
That is one big truck though. It's got good height to it as well.
It's good height, and I think that's probably because it has 20-inch wheels. I mean, when you look at the tires on it, are enormous, really.
Absolutely, they're very
for being standard.
Yeah, and this is straight out the factory, like the wheel, rims, everything is the way it comes.
Original rims. This truck, the only thing I added to it was the step plate.
Okay.
And if you look, well, it's set up. I have a little dog, so that's why I have it all set up in the center for the dog.
Wow.
He lays up there. And if you look on the bottom of the dash there, you'll see the number there.
Oh, there it is. 08279.
Yeah.
Fantastic. This is something else, right? And it's a 5.7 liter engine on this thing.
5.7 liter.
That is one big ass engine.
Yeah, I can show you under the hood.
So Roy, when you bought this truck, did you buy it because it was something that was meaningful to you? Like you wanted something that was unique? Like why this particular truck?
Yeah, it appealed, it was unique, it was different. Originally.
And limited numbers too.
And limited numbers, so it's not one that everybody has and you see every day.
And I've never seen one like this before, actually. When we talked the other day, and I looked at it, I thought, oh wow, I don't think I've ever seen one. Didn't realize that there were limited numbers made. But look at even the cooling factor on this thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had put a new rat in it but it's given me virtually no trouble.
So what are these then? Oil coolers?
Oil coolers, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a beast of a truck.
Yeah.
Quite the machine. And you've had it since new. You're the only person that has ever driven this car?
No, I bought it used.
Oh, you bought it used?
I
okay.
bought it. It had 40,000 kilometers on it when I got it.
That's lovely. Actually, without the step, what do you call that actually? A step?
Well, the step, but the flare-in, there's flare-in that goes there. I took, if you see the flare-in behind the step.
Yes.
There was the same piece went along here.
Oh, okay.
And I have it at home in the garage.
Right, so that gets removed, they put the step in place. Got it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Even the filler cap, look at the size of the damn thing.
Yeah, and that's all factory like this.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's...
I like the dials. 246,000 kilometers?
Yeah.
You drive this girl.
Well, yeah, but don't forget it's a 2005.
Yeah, true. Now you say that.
Yeah.
She's getting up there.
That's right. It's 17 years old.
The paint is something else. So for a 17-year-old truck, look at it.
Yeah.
And considering it's outside in the elements year in, year out.
You can see it's getting, door chips on it, and there's a few dings and dongs here and there. But it
shows it's been loved.
My daily driver, and I keep it clean. But I also undercoat it every year.
Good for you.
With Crown, and that's what keeps it. I mean, most of them at this age, they all rot here.
Right there, yeah.
And also underneath the rocker panels, I mean, this thing has got nothing.
So now, is this a four-wheel drive?
No, this is a two-wheel.
Rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And when you open the trunk bed here, I guess it's just like you can easily get a 4x8 sheet plywood. Oh yeah. So you need a truck like this so you can get more for your little collection, right?
Yes.
Because you never know what you find.
That's Studebaker rim right there. And that's a special pulley just to take the Studebaker hubs off. Rear hubs, you need a special pulley for it. So. But yeah, it's a work truck. I mean, I haven't spared it any and hauled all kinds of stuff with it.
I love the color though. It is so unique. It's like that bronzy, goldy kind of, and the way the light just catches it too.
And that's what attracts, I think, most people. I would say at least once a week someone comes up to me and said, hey, like your truck, love the color. And it's original, never been painted. That's all original paint.
Fantastic. Look at the size of the exhaust as well.
Yes.
Very truck-like, isn't it? Like I'm talking big Freightliner truck-like.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yes, built to last.
Yeah.
Ram tough, as they keep saying, right? You see why? Man, oh man.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, if you want to go for a little ride
in
it,
yes, let's do that.
All right, let's
go.
There we go.
Oh, what a lovely ride.
Oh yeah,
it's very smooth. You can't even hear the engine. Like, it's lovely.
There's our unit there.
All right. So when you bought this truck, Roy, like, were you actually thinking to yourself that this is the very specific truck you wanted, or did you just, was it just a little bit of luck and chance?
Originally, I was looking for an SRT 10.
Okay.
Which was the one with the Viper engine. But
yes, okay.
But the original ones, the first lot that were built, only came in a standard shift, 4-speed, and my wife can't drive standard.
And your wife drives this truck?
Yes, she used to. Now
wow.
she has problem with her eyes, so she's
not so much
stopped driving now.
Right.
But anyway, I couldn't find one, so I thought, well, and I saw this, and I thought, well, that's kind of unique and different. So I looked in this one. Actually, I bought in Port Hope.
Okay.
And I went down, and I forget, it was a rainy day. It started raining like the devil. Anyway, I made an offer, and the salesman said, no way. He said, I can sell it to another dealer for that price. I said, fine, thank you. And my buddy Don and I jumped in my truck, and at the time I had a Dodge Dakota, actually.
Right.
But I wasn't trading anything. Anyway, and I just jumped in, and I was pulling out of their lot, and he come running out after me. And I made him stand there in the rain. And anyway,
teach him for kind of refusing your offer to start.
So anyway, made a deal, and mind you, I hadn't intended. I didn't think I would own it as long as I have.
It's obvious you love
it
this
was
truck,
2 years old when I got it, so
right.
I've had it for 15 years.
I love how they brought the color back into the interior as well. It's lovely. And in terms of features, like, you don't have like a rear camera, none of those things?
No.
Like for 2005?
No.
It didn't even exist?
No.
And is that even a CD player? It is a CD player.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
CD player.
And it takes you back a bit.
So, which I must admit, I have never ever used it. And I have a bunch of CDs. But,
there you go.
But
I love it.
It is, and I mean, if you want to drive fast, it'll go.
It's got the power. Yes.
It's got the power.
Yeah.
And as I said, so many times people say, "Oh, what what mileage do you get?" And I said, "I don't know."
Yeah. Better not to even look.
When
Actually, keep it here for a minute. I want to take some pictures. You can move a little bit further. Don't pull it. That's what I was going to say.
When I first got it, I was getting about 18 miles to the gallon.
Okay.
And ever since then, I don't bother, because my philosophy is the same with the old cars. If I have to be concerned about the mileage, then I can't afford to have them, so I don't bother.
I agree. It's miles per gallon, as I keep getting reminded by so many car lovers.
Miles per gallon, yeah. I mean, this is in kilometers, but I always convert it back to miles, because
that's what you know. Yes.
That's what I know. At my age, I'm 80 years old. And
really?
I'm 80
Seriously,
years old.
Roy?
Yeah. I was 80 in June, and I'm not going to change. Miles per hour suits me fine.
Good for you. Well, congratulations.
Yes.
You don't look 80.
Yeah.
I am so impressed by that.
I was born on 6th of June, 1942.
Wow.
Aberdeen, Scotland.
So do you have a bit of a Scottish accent there, Jimmy? Sorry,
well, not really.
My kids will laugh at me if I do that. Well, I just did it on video, but anyway.
I came here when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
By myself. Because at 16 I was very smart. I knew everything.
By yourself?
Yes. Yeah.
So what, on a boat? You just
on a boat, yeah.
Landed where? Halifax?
Montreal.
Montreal.
And by the time I'd spent a week at sea and I got off the ship in Montreal, I thought, Roy boy, what have you done? But
well, what time of year did you land?
April 23rd, 1959.
So you just after that winter, so you didn't experience that until the next year?
No, but coming up the St. Lawrence, there was icebergs, and you could see snow on I thought, what the hell kind of country is this?
Exactly, in April in Montreal.
Leaving home
yeah.
at that time of the year, you know, all the spring flowers were out and everything. It was just, I was just bullheaded was the reason, and stubborn. And I was shipped me to a farm. I worked on a dairy farm in Aurelia.
What were you doing on the dairy farm? Milking cows?
Cows, yeah. They had 75 head of cattle. And I went to agriculture school in England.
Okay.
And I think it was modern slavery, actually. I worked
probably right,
14, 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. They fed me, and I had a room above the kitchen.
Right.
And they paid me $15 a week.
Huh.
And I worked 15 hours a day.
My God.
One Sunday.
Did you get a Sunday off?
A Sunday off every 3 weeks.
Whoa, are you serious?
Yeah.
My God, right?
You know, when people, and you know, I can laugh at it now when I think of it, but I often thought I should have gone back and burnt his barn down or something. But
then you got into, what did you do afterwards? So you worked on the farm for a bit, and then?
Then I got a job at Ontario Veterinary College in Guelph. And then I came to an animal hospital in Toronto.
Right.
And by then I'd had a car, a 1950 Chev.
So were you actually a vet?
No, but I qualified to go.
Okay, to veterinary school?
And I had the opportunity, but no one behind to kick my backside. And I lived with a wonderful French-Canadian family in Mimico when I got room and board.
Right.
First week I slept in my car because I had no money, and I don't mind admitting I was scared.
Yes.
and bloody cold because it was October.
Right.
But anyways, we survived, and anyway, this French-Canadian family, he was a carpenter and he worked on construction, and a friend of his was one of the bosses at Roscoe Erectors, which was a division of Roscoe Steel.
Right.
So I had the opportunity of going back to university or college for 3 years to become a vet or make some money, and I figured I'd started long enough. I chose to go on construction, and, which in hindsight I should have gone the other way, but doesn't matter.
Yes.
I did okay over the years. I did well, and got married very young, and still married. It was 61 years we've been married.
Congratulations, that's amazing. And your passion for cars just kind of grew over the years?
Yes. Yeah, it grew to when I come to this country, to Canada. Back home I'd never even thought of it. I mean,
you didn't even drive back in England? In Scotland?
No, I wasn't old enough, no.
Yeah.
I had a bicycle. I had a Phillips with a 3-speed Sturvey Archer.
Wow. My God.
And that was my pride and transportation, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes, I got quite a story. There's not many things I haven't done since I've been to this country. Whatever I had to do, because it was, in those days, it's quite simple. You want to eat, you work.
Yes.
There were no handouts or nothing. And of course, I didn't know anybody at the time when I came here.
But that's quite the journey, to come to a foreign country by yourself at a young age and fend for yourself. And I mean, again, this is back in the days where there's no email. I mean, even calling phones were very expensive. So to communicate back with your family in Scotland would have been impossible even.
To do that, you had to book it. You had to phone Bell Telephone and say that, you know, next Sunday I'd like to phone such and such a number in the UK, and they'd say, okay, we can do it at a time, 1:30 p.m. or whatever it was, and then that particular day you'd sit around, and then they'd phone you and they'd say, okay, we now have the line connected, you may go ahead and talk.
Wow, how times have changed and how simple it is now to communicate.
Absolutely, there's no question. I mean,
we take it for granted.
I just phoned my sister, who still lives in the UK, and I can just pick the phone up and dial as if I was talking to you, you know.
Fantastic.
That quick.
Roy, what do I say to you?
Okay.
Thank you. This has been amazing. Turn her off for a minute. We just step outside the truck. Especially with the price of gas these days. This has been a blast. Like,
good.
This truck is absolutely extraordinary. It's certainly one of the most unique and biggest trucks I've ever been in. And it's incredible. And I love the color combination. And the fact it's so rare and unique and not many were made makes it even more special. So thank you for sharing.
My pleasure. Anytime.